And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of MFers Live. All right, there's the clock. See? Big hand on the 12, little hand on the 8. It is 8 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this edition of MFers Live. Yes. So, we have a new piece of equipment working here. As you guys can see, I have a nice little light shining. We actually have another laptop. So this way, I can get all the comments, knocking pictures over. All right. But yes, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is our tea time. Oh, Mindy's here. Happy birthday, Mindy. Yes. So hello, Christopher, Mindy, Becky, hello. Oh, even Timmy's here. Hi, Ken and Kelly. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. It is February 27th, 2018. It's Tuesday. It's our tea time. Drinking some orange pico tea. Got a whole bunch of facts for you guys coming in. Ooh. Oh, yes. All right, so we're going to start off, as we always do, ladies and gentlemen, with some shout-outs. All right, see if we can get the birthday girls to name here. All right, we're going to have a little pile. Don't want to do a big, huge pile because we got lots of facts for you guys today. All right, so we're going to pop this down. I'm doing pretty well. How are you, Timmy? All right. That wasn't really many, but hey, we're going to sneak back in. We're going to have a couple more. Have some more. All right, here we go. Let's see if we got the birthday girl in here because there was no peeking, no cheating. Okay. Yes, I did open it, but I wasn't cheating. All right. Yes, I like the picture. Thank you very much, Becky. Definitely a bit of peace and love right on. All right, so we got Lydia Richardson. That's a nice little glow off there. Let's start sitting back a little bit. Maybe it works. All right, and here we go. We got Rachel Hayden. We have Ashley Smith. All right. Got a whole bunch here. Let's see if we can get you, Mindy. All right, we got Sabrina Overland. We have Verna Lockman. Oops. Nathan James. Oh, I know we're getting close. We got Freedom McIntyre. All right. Oh, we got, no, it's Jazzy Tilly. There you go, dear. Right on. Oh, there's our paranormal friend Lee Dubrick. There you go, dear. Oh, and Mary J. Goforth. But you know what? Give me a special shout out. If we can get your name tonight. All right. We'll do a special shout out for you, all right? So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. And yes, an update. I did mention how, as I get this all set up here, as our haunted house stream, it has reached now over 1,300 views. It seems we went up about 200 views overnight. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't had the chance, go check it out. It's pretty interesting. I've been hearing from Leah, and she's got a whole bunch of audio and video clips and stuff. And yes, I heard an audio clip, and yes, you can actually hear a little voice say hi when she's coming down the steps. It's kind of freaky, but it's not like, it's not like being scared. Because like I said, I got a positive vibe from being in there. Oh, look at that, King Rams. Hello, King Rams. How are you, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. You played at Sault Ste. Marie. Hope your show did well. I saw little bits and pieces of your live stream during it. So, all right. King Rams. Come on, King Rams. I'm waiting for your selfie, buddy. Come on. Pop them up. The peace, love, positivity. Yeah. And hello, Freedom. And we even got Shannon in there. All right. So, this way I can get all my comments as they come in. I will never lose them. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys do put a comment and I do not react, please repeat yourself so I can make sure that I do get a chance to. Love, peace, positivity. Exactly. The peace, love, positivity is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so this is our history for today, for February 27th. So 25 years ago today, after 14 weeks in the U.S. at number 1, I Will Always Love You crowned Whitney Houston as the longest ever chart-topping artist. The favorite at weddings, the romantic ballad was written by Dolly Parton 20 years earlier. Houston recorded her version of the song for the 1992 film, The Bodyguard. It was one of the best-selling singles of all time and holds the record for being the biggest single by a woman in music history. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is a. All right, let's see, it's going to move. See if we can get this. All right, there we go. There is. Oh, you know what? It's not even going to share off yet. Oh, I'm going to have to do this later, ladies and gentlemen. I will share it off, but there is a link that you guys can actually see Whitney Houston performing live in 1994. All right. So we got some more good news for this date. The first Mardi Gras in New Orleans, Louisiana was celebrated in 1827. The Dominican Republic gained independence from Haiti in 1844. John Steinbeck, the Pulitzer and Nobel Prize winning author whose novels included The Grapes of Wrath, East of Eden, and Of Mice and Men, was born in Salinas, California in 1902. Happy 88th birthday to Academy Award-winning actress, producer, and philanthropist Joanne Woodward, who was married to Paul Newman for 50 years until his death in 2009. And she was born in 1930, so happy birthday. I'm watching Batman versus Superman on Netflix. Oh, is that on Netflix? I might have to go check that out. I haven't seen that one yet. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is Tuesday. And see, I told you, I'm going to start wearing my Taco Tuesday shirt on Tuesday for you, okay? See, it's appropriate and fitting for Tuesday. See here. Carbon-14 was discovered by Martin Kamen and Sam Rubin. The basis of radiocarbon dating for archaeological and geological samples in 1940. Dominica gained independence from the UK in 1967. Let's see here. The United States Senate allowed its debates to be televised for the very first time in 1986. Wow, 6 at the time. Divorce actually became legal in Ireland in 1997. Wow. Nigerian voters flocked to polls electing a civilian president to end 15 years of military rule in 1999. I was 19. That fun times. Hello, Melissa. Thanks for tuning in. So Alicia Keys won 5 Grammy Awards for her debut album, Songs in a Minor. That was in 2012. Oh, now it's not going to move. Oh, no, why is it not going to move? Okay, we're going to try. Oh, here we go. All right. So on this day in 1996, the world of Pokemon was first revealed to the public, emerging from the mind of game designer Satoshi Tajiri, and offered by Nintendo to players of its Game Boy system. Okay, we'll just go this way then. All right, we'll make this work. No. Oh, there we go. Hopefully it works. Hopefully we can keep this working. All right, so in the 6 years it took to create the game and its first 3 Pokémon monsters, which was Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander, Tajiri's Game Freak studio nearly went out of business. But the little creatures, some disarmingly cute like Pikachu, would take the world by storm, and handheld Game Boys would get a second life. Players known as Pokemon trainers catch the many varied Pokemon creatures, each with unique strengths and weaknesses, and battle each other for sport, both electronically with the Nintendo system and with trading cards between friends. Oh, come on. There's more to this. I know there is. Call it technology. Well, hopefully. Hello, Bunny. Thanks for tuning in. You have yourself a great night too, Melissa. Thank you for tuning in. It's always great to see everybody. What is this? Oh, it's going to freeze that laptop. Maybe, possibly, I think I might have froze the laptop. I gotta wait. But hopefully, maybe I'm just going a little too fast for this model. This is the one that took the big drop, didn't it?
Got the big drop that went flying out the window and rolled the van.
Oh yeah, this was in the accident, and it still worked.
Yep.
So it becomes studio to help. All right. Okay, we got back here. Ooh, okay, I just had to finally get to reload. All right. So to this day, Pokemon endures with 900 anime episodes, live trading card tournaments, and Toy Store merchandise, still generating excitement, and $40 billion in total revenue, which is second only to Star Wars franchise. Pikachu and friends are about to jump to smartphones and tablets later this year with Pokemon Go, which already just came out, yeah. It was an augmented reality game about deploying players to hunt Pokemon in the real world. I remember that. I remember seeing people running around with their phones, and they're going like this. And they're trying to, and I'm like, what? And they're trying to catch Pokemon. I remember that. I still remember that. All right. So I can't show that off from here yet because it's not hooked up, but I will show that off, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the show. All right. Ooh. Cool, a little fast for the computer here. All right. Hello, Rich. Hello, Mary Jane. It learned to fly. Yes, it totally learned to fly. I guess it spun.
No, it flew out the side window and the van rolled.
Oh, okay. So it ended up flying out the side window as the van rolled. And it's still working. It is. It totally is.
30 feet away from the van.
It landed 30 feet. Well, you know what? It grass, right? It was wintertime too, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it bent the aluminum up on the corners.
Yeah, the aluminum is bent up on
The
it.
screen is bent, or a little plastic crack on the top of the screen was good.
All right, so that we'll have that stuff here. All right, so it says, enough of this guy trying to get what? Peace, love, positivity, buddy. Peace, love, positivity. All right, like I always say, guys, I always try to show through my own personal experience of what positivity can do. And you know what? Everyone deals with negativity. Trust me, I even have to as myself. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is our facts day. Oh, and you know what? I actually have to because I have to go to the email. Gotta go find the email here. We're gonna find it. All right, let's see here. Oh, we're gonna start off. You know what? Can we do multiple here? Possibly, maybe. No, no, they're popping. They're popping up right there. Hello, Katrina. Right on. Yes, totally hang in there, Rich. But stay positive, brother. Always stay positive. All right. So we got our first set of facts here. This is Argentine. All right. So the name Argentina comes from the Latin word for silver, Argentum. Yeah. The original European settlers believed the country was full of silver, and a legend existed about a mountain made of silver in Argentina that reached Spain in 1524. Oh, that gives off way too late. Okay. So you know, maybe I can do this a little bit light off. We're going to make this work, hopefully. All right. So, oops, knocking everything over in stereo. Argentina is said to possess the highest infidelity rate in all of South America. Divorce has been legal in the country since 1987, and now the country holds the highest divorce rate as well. Wow. Pope Francis, the current and 266th pontiff of the Roman Catholic Church, is a native to Argentina. And the first non-European chosen to actually serve in that office. He once worked as a bar bouncer in Buenos Aires. There you go, yeah. A pope was a bouncer in a bar. There you go. There's some funny news for everybody. Yes, so hello everyone. Oh, NTG's here too. All right. So Argentine Corino Cristani created the very first animated film in the world, El Apostol, in 1917. The film was 70 minutes long and had over 58,000 frames. So in Argentina, ferrets are given steroids from birth, groomed and sold as toy poodles. They can sell up to the U.S. $150. Are you serious? Like that would be such a huge ferret. Like wow, a jacked up ferret looking like a poodle. That's scary.
Don't give it a Bowflex.
Yeah, just don't give it a Bowflex or that ferret's gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna be going. Oh, all right. At 2.1 hours a week, Argentines spend the most time listening to the radio of any nation in the world. The Argentine lake duck as the longest bird ever measured. Bird, yeah. At nearly 3 feet, 1 meter. It is nearly as long as the bird's body. Wow. At least 1 in 30 Argentines have undergone cosmetic surgery, and more than 30% have reported some form of eating disorder. Wow! And this is all going on in Argentina. Wow, these are some really interesting facts, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Gordo. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Let's see here. Oh, wait. Say hi. What's up to Jake and Rhonda. Hello. Justice and Rhonda. Hello. Peace, love, positivity, guys. All right, this is some really, and then we got music going in the background, of course. Let's see. This is let's see. Argentina was the birthplace of the first child in the world to be legally recognized as having two fathers. Born in Buenos Aires in 2012, the child has two dads listed on his birth certificate. Wow, that's interesting. In Argentina, political parties have their own brands of beer. Really? Well, I don't know if I want to go. I don't know if I want to go to Argentina. All right. Let's see. The tango originated in the slaughterhouse district of Buenos Aires around the 19th century. Sometimes described as making love in a vertical position. It was taught to originally be a dance for men. When the two men danced together, it resembled a duel. In the poor community of Buenos Aires, became the first official tango dancers. The dance became more of seduction than sex. Yeah, so the tango was evolved over the years. All right. And see, I can't show those up because I can't even print those out yet. But all right, we're gonna get here, guys. We got a whole bunch here. I do. But let's see, we're gonna pop back in here because I'm gonna need another device. I just thought that. Jello Jen, thanks for tuning in. All right, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get multiple computers going on down here. Because this way we can have our Good News Network, we have our streaming, we have our comments, and then we have our facts. Or I can just get some ink and start printing my facts out again so I can put them into the folder. But hello, Justice A. What's up, buddy? Like I said, hopefully you guys are having a tea as well, tuning in and drinking some tea. All right, let's see here. So we got some more facts. We're going to go. Why? Every night, almost every night, ladies and gentlemen, I end up getting somebody at least trying to message me. Even fiddling around here to get back and forth to your comments and to the facts. Still not stopping my look to talk messages. No, you guys want to come talk? Come here live with the MFers. Hang out with us. And we'll chat here. Hello, Verna. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so we're going to open this one up. All right, so we have some facts on Winnipeg, ladies and gentlemen. So this is for the Canadian MFers out there, right? For all the Canadian MFers. All right, so we're going to do this one. All right. Winnipeg is the capital of Manitoba and the geological center of North America. It was incorporated as a city back in 1873. There are, 730,018 people living in Winnipeg. According to the 2011 census, there's probably a lot more than that now, because that'd be about 7 years ago. The city sits at the junction of the Red and Assiniboine rivers, a place referred to as the Forks. The closest city to Winnipeg, with a population of over 1 million, is Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota, which is 700 kilometers away. The coldest temperature ever recorded in Winnipeg was minus 47.8 degrees Celsius. That would be minus 54 degrees Fahrenheit. In December 1879. For a long time, Winnipeg was the coldest city in the world with a population of 600,000 or more. Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia has moved into first since then. Winnipeg, because of its geography, is substantial to polar highs, which are in effect Arctic high pressure systems bringing in lots of cold air. Winnipeg is actually covered in snow about 132 days of the year. And I see people down here sitting in Ontario complaining about snow. Try having it 132 days of the year. That's a lot. Let's see here. So Winnipeg averages 27 thunderstorms per year. Wow. That's on average. Wow, that's on average about 4 thunderstorms a month. Wow. No, sorry, that's nope, that was wrong. That's an average of at least 2 thunderstorms a month. So here are 28 fun, weird, interesting facts. All right. So Winnipeg is the capital of Manitoba and the geographical center of North America, and it was incorporated as a city. Did I just like repeat my own? Oh wait, some of them did on me. I don't know why. Okay, so the measurable sunshine on average of 318 days of the year. And see what? Just lost the page again. Come on, computer. You're new to the studio. Welcome to the Peace, Love, and Positivity. Come work with us. Make this work. All right. So, the hottest temperature ever recorded in Winnipeg was actually 42.2 degrees Celsius, which is about 108 degrees Fahrenheit on July 11th, 1936. Winnipeg has been called the Windy City, but that's actually incorrect. It is the 12th windiest city in Canada, Hamilton being the first. And speaking of Hamilton, if you guys are out in the Hamilton area right now, go down, go check it out. Evil Ebenezer's in Hamilton, ladies and gentlemen. Go hang out with the man. So Hamilton's actually first as being the windiest in Canada. On the shortest day of the year, the sun rises at 8:24 a.m. and sets at 4:29 p.m. So it's dark really early. On the longest day of the year, the sun rises at 5:20 a.m. Wow, and sets at 9. That's a really long summer, yeah. Wow. All right. Cool. No. I haven't got through half the stream yet, and I'm already through one tea. I might have to give myself a third cup just to make this work, guys. All right, you know what? I'm missing a whole bunch of comments here. We're gonna see. Yep, I think I'm gonna have to bring a third device in, ladies and gentlemen, to make this work. Who's Ginny? All right, so let's see here. Try to catch some comments back here. You should be a news reporter. No, I don't think I'd make a good news reporter. You know what? Where'd they go? All right, guys. Sorry for the glare, ladies and gentlemen. I got to catch up on everybody's comments here. We got everybody in here tonight. That's awesome. Right on. Who's Jeannie? Jello Tanner. Tanner's here. Yes, hopefully Tanner's here. I don't know. We got everybody here today. Hello, everybody. Thanks for go live at my place. You know, I might have to. You never know. Like I said, I can't wait till we go live again. Hopefully we get to go back out to Loretto, to the haunted house, and try to do another investigation because Leah's got a new toy, Teddy. It's really cute, but it's called a Boo Bear. So it's one of those, I guess, emotion ones that the paranormal investigators use. So it's going to be really cool. Hello, Beth. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, and Freedom's back. Right on. Woohoo. Right on, cuz. Oh, let's see here. So let's see what do we got going, guys. So this Friday we're gonna be live in London. We're gonna be hanging out with Evil Ebenezer again, and Robbie and Jay Hayes gonna be there. Newbreed's gonna be there. District. And you know, I don't know where I had all those notes. You know what? I step away from the studio for like one day. All right, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, here it is. So we are done. The Peterborough show, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. So, and like I said, I got this back. I brought this back from the Peterborough show. Cody Colton. If you guys want to know who he is, go check him out. He's tagged in a photo on MFers Live page. You know, Cody Colton. There you go, buddy. See the autographed up there and see to the MFers. And it is a 2XL, ladies and gentlemen. So I guess the size fits all. And I guess the smaller you get, the more you can turn it into a nightgown, I guess. All right, so that's there. Come outside. I'm not outside. I'm inside right now. Come on. We're live in the studio. Yeah, see, we get the whoops in the background. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this Friday we will be at 765 Dundas Street East. The Old East Bar and Grill. We've hung out there with the Prada show. We've been there a couple times. But yes, always a great place to go. New Breed's going to be there. District Apollo's going to be there. Jordan Mackey and OGB's going to be there. And then we got some really cool other openers. We got Dwayne, Ricky, SCR, and Anubis. Yes. Whoop, whoop, Chris, yes. Let's see here. And then on Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be hanging out down at Van Gogh's Ear right here in Guelph at another one of Evil's shows. We're going to be hanging out with the Woodlawn Warriors. And yes, District and New Breed's going to be coming down for 2 nights in a row. So we get to hang out with them for 2 nights. That's awesome, guys. And then we're going to have JXX and Chubby C. And, of course, we're going to have Robbie G at the show with us. And, of course, the headliner, Evil. Evil's going to be there, obviously. Yeah. And we also have Jay Ye coming to hang out with us, too. And, yeah, I love watching his Instagram. They're funny. Great guy. He actually does meditation and stuff, too. It's really interesting. A really cool guy to hang out with. And like I said, I'll get them back on camera, guys, because come on. When we get to Guelph, we go all over. We go through the bar. We go talk to everybody. Oh, yes. It was Master Chef in the background, whooping. Yes, it was Master. Whoop. See, there he is again. There's Master Chef, ladies and gentlemen. The man behind the camera, the voice that you guys hear, is none other than Master Chef himself. But hello, Elliot. Ryan, thanks for tuning in, buddy. It's always great to see you. And, of course, Master Chef says whoop, whoop, and we have Ryan Elliott popping in going hashtag whoop, whoop. Of course. All right, guys, we're going to go. We got some more facts here for you. All right, we're going to do this one. We're going to do this one. Because for all the comic fans out there, see, what am I Taco Tuesday Deadpool? Sure. So we have some facts on none other than The Flush. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Created by writers Robert Kangle and John Borm and penciler Carmine Infantino. The fastest man alive needs no introduction. Over the years, there have been 4 DC comic superheroes who have sped around like crazy under the Flash name, namely Jay Garrick, also often called the Golden Age Flash, Barry Allen, the Silver Age Flash, Wally West, who started out as Kid Flash, and Bart Allen, who started out as Impulse and then became Kid Flash before becoming Flash. Barry Allen, whose name is inspired by talk show hosts Barry Gray and Steve Allen, returned to the mainstream DC lineup in the New 52 series reboot after his death in 1985 on Crisis on Infinity Earths. With the character recently making his way to the DCEU, it seems like the perfect time to look back at a few interesting facts about the Flash. Life is locomotion. If you're not moving, you're not living. When there comes a time when you've got to stop running from things, and you've got to start running towards something, you've got to forge ahead. Keep moving, even if your path isn't. Trust that you will find your way. And that's a quote by The Flash. All right, so although late by nature, even born 2 weeks late, Barry insisted that he and Wally be late for everything to protect their secret identities. He mentioned not having seen the beginning of a movie for 10 years. The Flash is actually a Taurus, born on the 13th of May. Originally, he was listed as being born on the 16th of March, but this was changed in the life store of The Flash. Gotta love comics. All right. Flash actually has a twin brother named Malcolm Thawne, also known as the villain Colbert Blue. The Allens believed Malcolm had died during birth. However, he had been given to another family, the Thawnes, whose child was stillborn. Barry Allen won a scholarship to study at Sun City University. He took first place at Fallville County Fair Agricultural Competition and went on to complete a degree in organic chemistry with criminology as a minor. Barry Allen had his face reconstructed after a fight with Big Sur. In order to make the world think that the real Barry is still missing or dead, he decided to give himself a new face that nobody would recognize. The Flash broke the "Thou shalt not kill" rule and had to stand trial for the murder of Zoom. See, I love comics. All right, and that's all I have for Flash. Oh, let's see here. All right, so here you guys go. So, ever wondered how an individual is not killed by the Speed Force when the Flash rushes to the rescue? When the Flash rescues an individual from a situation, these individuals are protected by the Speed Force aura. It is a force field that protects people from from the Mach speeds whilst being carried to safety. After Barry Allen's death, the Marvel Universe created Buried Alien, a character to pay tribute to the DC hero. He dons the classic colors, suffers amnesia, but remembers running into this new universe, Marvel Universe, from another universe, the DC Universe. He becomes known as Fast Forward, the fastest man in the universe, but this time in the Marvel Universe. All right, we're going to have fun with this laptop today. All right. Let's see here. Oliver Queen was given a tour of Heaven and the Afterlife by Flash in Kevin Smith's Quiver. Barry Allen has a time cop alternate reality version of himself known as Hot Pursuit. He rides upon a Time Force-infused motorcycle as he secures the futures and timelines of the universe. Guelph comics, you can just put them anywhere. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to pop back in here. So we're going to do that one next, but we're going to do some shoutouts. We've hit our halfway point, ladies and gentlemen. Am I going to one day be a famous manager like Jerry Haller and manage a crew called HBO Homeboys Only? That's funny. Yes, Tanner Wanamaker is an amazing guy. He is. I love hanging out with him. And he's back in town. Yes, he's moved back to Guelph. But he's actually just getting over being sick. So the original offer will eventually get around to hanging out with my good boy Tanner. Because come on, Tanner took us out to comedy at Club 54, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we started our relationship of meeting Ben Guyett. And like I said, kind of support Ben. I love the guy. He's a very, very, very funny guy. I love his thoughts and views on politics. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I always try to promote for him too. Every Sunday and Wednesday after MFers Live. That's why I try to be tight to cut right off at 9 o'clock on Wednesdays and Sundays, because right at 9 o'clock, Ben Guyett goes live on YouTube. Yeah. All right, so let's see here. We're going to do some quick shouts here. Dave Sassetto, there you go, buddy. And then we have Sabrina Altman. And that one's going to go upside down. All right, we got Debbie Griffiths. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get your comment and your reaction in. We only got tonight and tomorrow's stream left, and then you guys got to get back and make sure you get a comment reaction on every stream so you get a chance to win a prize, the first. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have 6 prizes. 6 prizes. Still not bad. We're getting pretty close to hitting that 200 mark, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe we're going to be going over the 200 mark by May 1st. So great odds and the standards to set by to reach further. And look, see, I haven't seen them in yet, but there you go. Salem. There you go. Salem Agro, yes. And then we have Jazzy Tilly again. Hello, Yvette. Thanks for tuning in. Look at this. Perfect timing, Yvette. Look. Yvette Prince. There you go. All right, and then we have Diane Seguin. Oh, and look at that. It's a double for Diane Seguin. There you go. That's great to see. All right, we got everybody here. All right. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't had a chance, go check out February 24th. February 24th? Yes, February 24th. MFers Live on February 24th. All right. Look for the texting on it. Don't look for the date, because it might mess some people up, because it would post a different time to some people depending on where they are in the world. But yes, just go through the streams and look for the video that is dated February 24th, 2018. And that's when we were live in Loretto at a haunted house. It was pretty wicked, pretty cool. And like I said, you guys check it out. Come on, send me your feedback. Like I said, we've been invited back by Angie to come to another investigation. I guess the whole team didn't actually arrive, but Leah did a great job and got a crew together to do it. And I was honored that we got invited out to go hang out on a ghost investigation, or paranormal investigation. And we got to hang out, and we got to meet some new MFers, Angie and Sean, hanging out in their house. And like I said, here's some great stories of these people, and like really got to sit down and get to know these people. It was amazing. And like I said, I can't wait. See now I'm gonna get really nervous. The next hunt that we do, that's not obviously that one. Got home half hour ago from work. All right, you have yourself a great night, Yvette. Thank you for tuning in with us. But yes, like I said, we had a great night there. But yeah, it wasn't. I'm gonna be kind of creepy because it felt very positive sitting there. I didn't feel like on edge to have to leave, and it was a very comfortable home. But yeah, some of the cool things that happened, like the one kid's toy kept going off, and most people are like, "Oh, that can just go off anywhere." No, this is one that you actually have to go up, and you have to actually physically press to make it go off. It was pretty cool. But like I said, when she sends off, gives me some consent, I'll post them on MFers Live, ladies and gentlemen, so you guys can check them out. Because like I said, I swear that her one video, you could actually hear a voice saying hi. And I do believe it's while I was streaming. So yes, can't wait till she gets stuff all put together. Like I said, this was just Saturday. And, the woman has a life like everybody else. She got things she has to do and stuff. But just getting into it, and she's already finding things right away. So it's really amazing. And like I said, I think I'm going to get nervous the next time. Not to when I go to Loretto. I can't wait to go out there. Totally can't wait to go see if we can interact with these ghosts. But I'm going to get nervous next time because we're invited to go to MFers Live at Spectre's investigations. So that's going to be really awesome. It is. And yes, we will be hanging out live with Ginny Brooks sometime next month. I've been invited out to be her first ever guest on her brand new podcast. So it's going to be pretty cool, pretty awesome, which is I have to go to London for that. So yeah, it's going to be amazing and fun. All right. So we're going to go get some more facts here, ladies and gentlemen, because yes, it is our Tea Time Tuesday. We are sitting here, we're drinking our tea, and we're reading off some facts. All right, and we got some facts here on Mount Forest. If it's going to open, there we go. All right. All right, what do we have? All right, so based on 1954's ground measurement, Mount Forest stands at 29,029 feet. But when a satellite measured the height of this mountain in 1999, it found that it is 6 feet taller. There are no grounds to prove the satellite's measurement is accurate. There is only 1/3 of oxygen present near Mount Forest. So when compared to the amount of oxygen at sea level, this is due to the fact that air pressure is too less there. Want to know how much? The air pressure at Mount Forest Everest is 4.89 psi, which is pound force per square inch, while the air pressure at sea level is 14.69. How's that? Yeah. So from 1969, it has been a tradition that at least one man should die climbing Mount Forest every year. The exception to this tradition was from 1969. So since 1969, it was 1977, there wasn't a death. Wow. And yeah, it would be hard. It'd be really hard, climbing Mount Forest. I don't think I could climb Mount Forest. That's a super hike. This fat boy would be probably getting halfway there and then just lean back and end up rolling all the way down. So a passenger jet flies around 31,000 feet above sea level. It means that if Mount Forest were to be any taller, its peak would actually have touched planes. The common name that we use for the highest peak of the Himalayas is Mount Everest. But did you know it actually has other native names as well? Natives of Tibet call Mount Forest as Chomolungma, which means mountains. Which means mountains mother goddess. And natives of Nepal call it as Sagarmatha, which translates into sky's forehead. Yeah, see, I'm going to keep fighting with this here. We're going to keep working. All right, so here's some mind-blowing Mount Forest facts for you, all right? So how did the name Mount Forest come into the picture? All right, so Andrew Waugh, a British surveyor, had tried to name this mountain, but when he failed to get any good names, he just gave this mountain the name of this Surveyor General, George Everest. Surveyor General George Everest modestly declined the naming of the mountain after him, but British government changed the name from Peak 15 to Mount Everest in 1865. The wind on this mountain actually blows at a speed of 200 miles per hour, which is about 321.869 kilometers per hour. So every 1 out of 10 successful climbers actually reach the peak of the Mount Forest, but they die there. So you have 10 successful people that will make it up the mountain. One of them will make it, but they will actually die up there. That's scary odds. But can you imagine that there are around 200 corpses on the mountain? And weird thing is that these corpses end up helping other climbers to find the routes and as waypoints. Wow. I guess, see, useful even after death. Of course. All right, we got some more facts here. What do we got here? All right, so we're going to do Alberta, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Alberta. So we're going to stick with a little bit of the Canadian thing, guys. All right, so Edmonton's North Saskatchewan River Valley is the largest stretch of urban parkland in North America. Edmonton is the northernmost North American city with a population over 1 million. It's also home to North America's largest mall, the West Edmonton Mall, spanning the equivalent of 48 city blocks. It was the world's largest mall up until 2004. And actually, there are no rats in Edmonton, ladies and gentlemen, or in all of Alberta for that nature. So Edmonton has over 30 annual festivals year-round. Internationally renowned are the Folk, Fringe, and Street Performers festivals. University of Alberta has produced 67 Rhodes Scholars. That's amazing. The Art Gallery of Alberta was actually founded in 1924 and is the oldest cultural institution in Alberta. It maintains a collection of over 6,000 objects. Edmonton sits close to the geographic center of the province. It's the main supply and service center for Canada's oil sands. Let's see here. And on the first day of summer, Edmonton enjoys 17 hours and 3 minutes of daylight. The sun does rise at 5:04 a.m. and it sets at 10:07 p.m. That's a really long day. And then winter's just a whole other story. The sun rises at 8:49 a.m. and sets at 4:16 p.m., providing only 7 hours and 27 minutes of daylight. Yeah. Try to, if you want a tan, make sure you get in there. Get out there. You only have 7 hours to do it. All right, so we still got another fact. We still got another factor. All right. So we do. Yes, we do. You want to take that? It would be pretty cool. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Because, I think 2020 is going to be really interesting. I think I'm going to have to mark that down, that on our travels, we're going to have to go through the West Edmonton Mall and check it out. Hello, Olga. It's great to see you, dear. Let's see what happened to what? Just taking to us and having fun with reading stuff. I love hanging out with you guys. I do. I always do. But this is our Tea Time Tuesday. So every Tuesday and Thursday, we read facts, so we can, learn new exciting things. And every Monday and Wednesday we read some positive stories because come on, you can't find positive stories that much in the news. So tune in every Monday and Wednesday with us. I still love chilling and hanging out with you guys like I'm doing right now. And you know what? I didn't have to read that last fact. You guys want? I'll sit here and hang out with you guys, talk to you guys. All right. I still haven't done the positive story for the day. I had that actually set aside there. So if you guys want, we can still take a break on the facts. Not a problem. I love hanging out with my MFers. It's always great to see you guys. All right. Who's viewing here? Oh, Timmy's still here. Hello, Timmy. See, the numbers are all jumbled, but that's all right. Like I said, it's great to see everybody here. It always is. So what do you guys want to talk about? Come on, let's have a topic. Let's talk. All right, like I said, I have a positive story here. If you guys want, I can actually sit here. You guys think of a topic you guys want to talk to me about. We'll sit and talk. Ask away, guys. All right, so let's start. Because I know there's a little bit of a delay here. So I'm going to start reading a positive story and waiting for the comments to pop up. All right. So the legislators of Brussels have announced that public transportation and bike sharing systems will be free for use on days when air pollution exceeds quality limitations set by the European Union. So on such smoggy days, city authorities also plan on banning the use of wood stoves and cutting automotive speed limits by 1/3. The directive was introduced earlier this week following 2 days of surpassing the average of 51 to 70 micrograms of particulate matter per cubic meter of air. The Belgian City Council expects the proposal to go into full effect by this summer. The city is also trying to meet EU air quality standards by electrifying public buses and creating low carbon emission zones. Pascal Smit, Brussels mobility minister, told The Guardian, the idea is not to ban cars from the city, but to find a new balance. Hello, Carrie. Thank you for tuning in. It's always great to see you. Like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you get your comment, your reaction in there. We only have 2 days left. We have tonight's stream, which we're getting pretty close. We've still got about 13 minutes. And yes, and then, we got tomorrow night, which is our positive news, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to sit and read some positive stories from around the world. And then, like I said, when we come back on Thursday for the first, we will be drawing names for the winner of the prizes, and it's our tea time. So, make sure you tune in and have some tea on hand, and we're going to sit and read some facts, and we're also going to be drawing names for prizes. What are you doing in the background, Mets? You want to come up? You want to come up and say hi to everybody? Come on. Come on. You're going to say hi to everybody? Look, see everybody out there? All the MFers are watching you. See? Can you bark? Go, woof. No, you're just gonna pant. What? All right. There you go, buddy. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi to the MFers. And you just wanted to pet. You're just being a suck while I'm sitting here. It's all good. It's all good, buddy. Yes. All right. You know what? So that's pretty cool. That is, to take the incentive to try to cut back the smog and the pollution. It's always great. All right, I'm going to put another positive story in here because they are. I love these stories. These are great, guys. You guys can always follow along on www.goodnewsnetwork.org, or you can get the app from your from your app store, ladies and gentlemen. That's Good News Network. It's the Good News Network app. It's exactly what it's called. All right. Oh, that is wow. Okay, you know what? Guys, we're going to jump into sports. We have a story here for sports, all right? So, all right. So, I got to see which basketball star this is. All right. So, it's been 25 years since Chris Street set a basketball record for the most scored consecutive free throws. Now, thanks to Jordan Bohannon, Street's name will stay in the history books. Street was a forward player for the Iowa Hawkeyes in 1993. During his last game in his junior season, he scored his 34th consecutive free throw, which set a record at the school. Tragically, Street was never able to extend his record because he died in a car accident 3 days later. So Bohannon, who is a current guard for the Hawkeyes, was given the chance to break that record during the team's match against Northwest. Instead of suppressing Street, however, Bohannon purposefully missed the shot and pointed to the skies in homage to the deceased player. Until he shorted the shot during this week's game, Bohannon has not missed a free throw since December, which made him perfect throughout 2018. Not only that, but the Hawkeyes were only leading by 8 points with a little over 2 minutes left on the clock when he missed. Bohan was still determined to honor the Iowa sports legend. Hello, Angie. So Street's parents, who actually have season passes, hugged Bohan after the game and expressed their appreciation over his touching gesture. What a good kid. He's so kind, Street's mother told media sources. This was so special that he thought of Christopher and that record. And, that is pretty nice. There is actually you guys, there's like, I will share all this for you guys, I promise. Salem. Oh, you're at the gym. Don't work out too hard. Salem, you missed it because you know what, Salem? You had a shutout earlier, buddy. You did. On tonight's stream, you had a shutout, which means when we're done here tonight, you're going to have to go back and watch the replay and see. You actually got a shutout. Yes, you did. So, yes, that was really nice, ladies and gentlemen. To sit there and, he could have just went big with it. He broke he could have broken a record and, carried on from that, but he didn't. And he paid homage to a young gentleman that had died, that never had the opportunity to surpass his own records. All right, let's see here. This is okay. So after 65 years, all right. So Esmond, okay, let's hear. Let's forget this. All right. So Esmond Alcock is responsible for 71 different descendants, but none of them have ever been named after him until now. Alcock just turned 108 years old, making him the oldest man in all of Canada. Not only that, he has the family to show for it. He is a husband to 1, a father to 6, a grandfather to 17, a great-grandfather to 36, and a great-great-grandfather to 12. One of the grandchildren, Gina Lay from Alberta, just gave birth to his son in January, and she named him Esmond. Leah says that she's especially glad to give Esmond his namesake after all the happy memories that they shared when she was a youngster. Leah told Love What Matters, while I was learning to walk, I'd make him hold my hands and parade me around the room. All I had to do was crawl up to him and say, walk, walk, and away we'd go. When I got a bit older, he would remember me and call me his little buddy. When I found out that I was pregnant with my first son, he got on the phone and called all his children to let them know that I was increasing the population. When I got pregnant with my second, he mentioned to my grandmother that he was responsible for 71 descendants, and no one had named their son after him. My husband and I wanted to name our new son after family, and that just sealed the deal. So when Lynn and her husband took Esmond Jr. to meet his great-grandfather, Esmond Sr. could not contain his joy. Salem had a shout-out. I do believe we did have a shout-out for you earlier this month. I do remember calling your name out. Let's see. Oh, I think I just passed that. All right, so he can't contain his joy. As he held my son, he kissed his head and said over and over again, you don't know what this means to me. You don't know what this means to me. I wish I could fully explain how much it meant to me, she said. I am blessed. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is a picture. It's a cute little picture. 65-year-old Esmond Sr. holding on to Esmond Jr. That's pretty cool. It is. And, that is pretty nice, to sit to 71 descendants. Wow. And they had that right in order, too. Wow. Let's see, where did that go? Because it was here. So, wow. So he, a husband to 1, okay? So he's been married to the same woman. Okay, so he's a father to 6. So he had 6 children, and those children ended up having, amongst the 6 of them, 17 grandchildren, and then out of those 17 grandchildren, 36 of them, they ended up having 36 great grandchildren, and then a great grandfather to 12. Wow. 71, and he's 108 years old, ladies and gentlemen. See, stay peace, love, and positivity, right? Keep positive, gonna live a long time. Of course. So I always joke around that as the immortal one. Come on, I'm never gonna die. All right. Oh, and you know what? I just messed myself up because. All right. Let's see. We're gonna pop this here. All right. So yes, I will share that off after. All right. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can find another one. Because this is what the world needs, ladies and gentlemen. We need positive news from people. So you can always try to get uplift, smiling. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, yes, this is the one that I was going to actually read to you guys the other day, and I never read to you. Because anybody that knows me knows, I kind of like a whole bunch of Egyptian stuff. Some of the stuff they did was amazing, pretty cool. It's like they were brilliant. They made lamps and stuff. All right, so Egypt actually has begun construction on what will become the largest solar park in the world. The Benban Solar Park is expected to generate between 1.6 to 2.0 gigawatts of solar power by the middle of 2019. For years, Egypt has largely depended on inexpensive fossil fuels for its energy needs. Due to the failing prices of solar panel components, however, the country hopes to generate at least 20% of their energy needs from of course, God love being alive. Oh, it never fails. From sustainable sources by 2012. The project is currently being built on a 14.3 square mile plot of land that will host 32 different power plants near Ashwin, according to the IFC. This project will help Egypt tap into its massive potential for solar energy and scale back its use of expensive and polluting fossil fuels. That's especially important with the specter of the climate change looming, says Mohid Makrof, an IFC director for the Middle East and North America. So that is pretty cool. See, so they're doing what they're able to try to help, the world. It's great. And you know what? I've seen solar panels all over the place. It is pretty amazing, guys. It is. All right. So we're gonna like this. We're gonna close the good news now. For show. All right. So we're just gonna set that there. All right. Guys, I'm gonna come back and talk to you guys. Like I said, hopefully you guys are having a pretty good week so far. We're only still at the beginning. It's only Tuesday. All right. We still got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Right. But always think positively, And like I said, we have like 4 shows here. We have that tea's done. I forgot. And that one's, I might have to get a third cup. But yes, we haven't seen you in a while, Olga. It's great to see you pop in. It's always great. Like I said, I always have a great time when the MFers come hang out. It's always a blast. Like I said, I love reading the facts. And Olga, you've been missing out on a lot. The facts have got kind of got ushered in by the MFers. And so did our positive news. We're trying new things. I know, you know what? And I forgot to give you the CD before you left that day. I did, because I had it in my car and I was going to give it to you. And yes, I never didn't get, like I said, it totally slipped my mind. I was really super busy. Like I said, it's getting hectic. So many things are happening. But yes, we are definitely going to cross paths again, and I will make sure. Come on, it's evil. It's evil Ebenezer. The guy's amazing. We just hung out with him on Friday. So if you want, go check it out. I actually shared off. I did my MFers live stream out in Peterborough, live at the show. But I also shared on my own wall. And guys, you guys don't have to be on my friends list to go check out my wall. It's totally public by all means. I shared off other MFers that were there. Their taping of Evil when he was up on stage. Not a problem anytime. Like I said, you guys can always reach out to me. Very easy to find. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, Facebook, Michael J. Klotz 1. Easy to find me. Well, easy to find me on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. Just type in the original MFer and you will find me right away. Just like that. But yeah, like I said, anytime you need to reach out, guys, by all means. I know that I might not see some of you guys, okay, and I might not bother you. But I always worry about you guys. It's always, like I said, puts a big smile on my face. Every time I see MFers, like I said, oh, God, we haven't seen you in a while. I got a big smile on my face right now. I'm happy because we haven't seen you in here in a while. It's always great to see you. And don't forget, Olga, come on. Don't forget. We got only 1 day left. Okay, make sure you get your comment or reaction on them. And Olga, look, because I know you haven't been here. I got time. Okay, I'm gonna make time. All right, look at this. We got more new autograph stuff. Look, we got To the MFers piece by Juru. All right, yeah, check that out, Juru. All right, Juru the Damaji. And then we got Robbie G's new CD, Fire. It's autographed. See, much respect to the MFers. All right, we got Clee Magor. To the MFers, Clee Magor. And then, of course, Mordecai from the Woodlawn Warriors. What else, man? And don't forget, yes, I got all those at this show here. Yes. This is the show that we went to, ladies and gentlemen. See, Juru the Damaji. And yes, and you know what? Boom! Got an autograph, ladies and gentlemen. We have Clee Magor's autograph. We have Robbie G's, and we have Juru's as well. And the only reason there's only just 3 artists on here is because by the time we got our hands on one of these bad boys, a lot of the artists are already gone. So that's what we were able to scrounge together. But still got you guys some autographs. And then we were just, like I said, just in Peterborough. Never heard of them. Really? Olga. YouTube these people. YouTube these. Okay, YouTube Woodlawn Warriors. Clee Magor. Robbie G. Juru the Damaji. Evil Ebenezer. But yes, we just picked this up Friday, ladies and gentlemen. I know I already showed it once. I'll show it again, guys. Because come on, it didn't really have much MF for time because we just got it recently. We just got it like last Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. All right, see Cody Coulter. All right, see To the MFers, Cody Coulter. There you go, buddy. So yes, it's going to be pretty amazing. Look, and it's a 2XL, ladies and gentlemen. So this should fit anybody. All right, but yes, like I said, Olga. You know what? I listen to all types of music. I never heard of these artists before until I had Evil Ebenezer brought into my life. And I got to see him perform on stage. The first time I actually got to meet Explicit. If you guys remember Explicit and Mackie, they were the Femme Stars. And yeah. Oh, you're more of a country girl. Well, you know what, Olga? I know some country as well. I actually... I've met and greeted with Dry County. They actually come to Guelph quite a bit to the Stampede Ranch. But yes, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, don't confuse that. I'm just hip-hop. I listen to absolutely everything from jazz to hip-hop to country to even classical, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I listen to everything. Forgot to tell you. Yes, I noticed that. I definitely noticed that when I was up in Peterborough that there is a lot of jaywalkers out there. I actually had one curse and swear at me. Yes. And I didn't even do anything. I wasn't even near him. No. Like, he was like a good couple feet away from me. I was turning. I just finished turning at the lights and I was going straight. And yeah, he was jaywalking. And like I was over near him. He was like I said, a good couple feet away when I was turning. And he cursed and swore at me. And I'm just like, I looked over at Merch Man and I'm like, did I just seriously get called that? He's like, yeah. I'm like, neither one of us could figure out what it was, what caused him for that outburst. Because we did look back, but yeah, nothing. What happened to launch with Explicit? A whole bunch of things went down. So we never got to actually have that. But we're hoping to, we're still in contact with Explicit. She's dealing with a lot of things. She's still doing some shows. Still staying in there strong. Oh, and then, of course, Big Sexy shows up. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We've hit our time. We are. All right, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. All right, because we're going to have our positive news day. All right, yes, when we read all the positive news that's been going on around the world. And don't worry, no more facts. It's just positive stories that are happening and learning new technology that's happening in our day and age. Drops that can help your eyesight so you don't have to wear eyeglasses. all the really cool things that are happening. So, how is, yes, Big Sexy's in the house. Yeah, Big Sexy pops in after, of course, Big Sexy. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, to the one out there, I know that you do watch. You may not comment, you may not react, but always remember your time to each and every last single one of my MFers out there. Always remember, if you guys are feeling alone, please don't feel alone, because you know what? You guys are needed, all right? Because you know what? I want you guys. I need you guys. Because without the MFers, there is no MFers Live, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what, you guys, all because of all the MFers out there, we have sparked that little idea of the year of PLP, peace, love, and positivity. You never know. MFers Live might be that little spark that's needed to create the world peace. All right? And yes, we always work together. We're always there for you guys. Oh, no, how? Of course. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, all right, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, all right? Remember, same MF for time, same MF for channel. All right, keep spreading the peace, love, positivity. All right, guys, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Oh, yes, and before I go, the one thing I always say, guys, I need you guys to remember to, yes, you, yes, and you, even you, okay? If you guys are watching this live right now, or you're watching it on a replay, all right, it means the same thing to each and every last single one of you guys. I always want you to remember that you matter. All right, never forget that, because you know what? You do. Each and every last single one of you. You matter.